What's up, dudes? Deathly Raven back at it again with another FNaF fan game. This one is known as PopGoes. It's pretty good. I want to apologize for last episode. It was extremely long. It was a lot longer than I anticipated it being. So we're going to try to keep this one shorter with just one single game this time. Let's go. So, I've gotten to Night 5 already. Can't beat Night 5 yet, but I sort of kind of know what to do. Answer the call. There he is. That's my boy Stone the Crow right there.
Hey, glad to see you're working there. The name's Fritz, and welcome to the PopGoes Pizzeria, the next generation of kids' entertainment. As you already know, you'll be guarding this place until 6 in the morning, and as your boss, I'm obliged to help you understand your job and the tools you'll be allowed to use during the shift. So, first things first, I've got to be honest, your current setup might not be very optimal, so to say. I didn't have time to prepare a designated room for you in the location, so you'll just have to manage with using one of the internet cafe monitors on stage, next to the gang. Don't start complaining just yet. I set a nice spot near the window for you. Even brought a fan. Anyway, the phone you have in your hand, it's usually used by kids during the day for games and whatnot, but I've sorted out a security application that only activates during the night, which is when you're here, obviously. Everything you'll ever need for your job is ready to use. Go on, press some buttons. You can check all the rooms with set cameras that are connected online, and the ventilation system too. Alright, I know what you're thinking. First night on the job, I'm rambling a bit, it's a lot to take in. And yes, I know there are a bunch of anthropomorphic plastic animals around you, watching you work. Trust me when I say I know how that feels. Your imagination might get a tad bit out of control. Stress does that to you. But don't worry, you're completely safe here. I've built this place from the ground up to be one of the most transparent, honest, and safest places on Earth. Unlike some other businesses. If you ever start feeling anxious, looking out the window or just, taking a look outside should calm you. That tends to work for me at least. Right, back to the anthropomorphic animals. I'm sure you've already guessed by now that these are our animatronic characters. Top of the line technology. Honestly, the name animatronic doesn't do them justice. They're more like multi-purpose robots. They can be programmed to do anything I can think of.
Yeah, I see you down there, Blake.
Now. Of course, again, they are completely harmless. They aren't physically capable of hurting anybody. Made sure of that myself. I think I might be going on for too long. Last thing on the list. You may have noticed that this is a pre-recorded message, which means if you want to ask a question, you won't get an answer. But hey, to fix that, I've given you some options. I stayed up all night to set up a simple Q&A system to go with your app. When this call ends, you will get 3 topics to choose from, and when you select one of them, another audio message of mine will play to help explain whatever you want to know more about. Quite nifty, right? Obviously not quite as much freedom as a normal phone call, but it'll have to do for now. Well, that's it for your first night. Check those cameras and don't forget to take a breather once in a while, alright? Your 3 options should appear now.
Okay, what do I want to know about? The room shutdown button, I know what that is. What are the robots capable of doing? How is this? Oh, what are the robots?
Good to know you want to learn more about my crew. If you paid attention to my first message, you must have heard me say that these robots can do pretty much anything, yes?
Guys
gone?
gone?
Joking. This place is fully automated and run entirely by them. No
Shut that down.
employees as of yet. Don't need them, honestly. The staff room exists.
He's on the move!
Ventilation opening out of reach of customers. Cooking, cleaning, printing, performing, taking care of kids, etc., etc. It's all down to the cartoon animals. All very efficient. Yes. Did I tell you that I built the characters too?
No.
That's what the 3D printers were originally for, before they were repurposed to do the same thing, but a lot smaller. Didn't need anyone for that either.
I gotta look at the
Designed,
window.
printed, put together, all by yours truly. Relying on other people is nonsense, I tell you. Of course, don't let that discourage you from doing your job. There are always exceptions. Right.
So that's how he can print out the pieces to Black Rabbit.
See you, kid.
I'm starting to panic a little bit, but I'm gonna wait for this guy to go into the next room before. Well, you know what? I'm gonna look at the window a little bit. And I look back, he's gone. He's trying to make a move on me. Shut that down. Stop that. Yeah, my favorite boy over here is outside. Good old Carrion Crow. Then we got the Squirrel Twins right here. My fucking face is blocking some of them. And Blake's over there. So all of the animatronics that I have to keep an eye out for are all in fact very near. The Squirrel Twins. I don't know their names. I think it might be Sarah and I don't know. I know your name is PopGoes, and I know your name is Blake, and I know your name is Stone the Crow. He's a crow, so I'm particularly fond of him, even if he is a little annoying sometimes. Where's he at? Whoa, what is that? What is that? Shut that down and look away. I don't know what that was. That was a crystal crow right there. Okay, he's going in here. Blake is starting to freak me out, so I'm gonna look outside. Or Blake? Crow, stone. I don't know why I'm checking these. I like that there's a little bit of a sound cue to the panic as well. So it's kind of easy to make out. Okay, he's back outside. I'm freaking out. I need to remember to look at the window sometimes, dude. I mean, Jesus, where are you at? I'm gonna shut that shit down. You stop that. No, shut that down. Don't heat up the vent. Oh, what is that? The hell was that? Dude, why am I seeing all these weird things now? I have never seen any of these guys before. And I'm on night 5. You're gonna get a piece, but I'm gonna shut you down before you do. It's okay, I'm about to win. It's 5 AM, let's go. We're goated. Watch him get a piece while I'm not looking. No. We're gonna shut you down. Oh, look at that. It's almost 6 AM and you've got no pieces. What a shame. What a damn shame, buddy. You think you're trying to get one last second? No, you're not gonna get one last second. Nuh-uh. Look out the window and wait for victory, baby! He didn't even get a piece. Hey, and we started off as my favorite boyo, Carrion Crow. It'd be funny if he goes and finds Chica. Balloons! And a way I can actually go for once. Oh, and a sign. Is that Balloon Boy's sign? There's his hat right there. Oh! Yeah, I'm not sure what that's about. But we move on to the second night. Anyways, boyos, that's gonna do it for this one. I would very much like to come back and do some more episodes of PopGoes. But, for now, we're gonna leave it here, and we're gonna do the second night another time. Hope you dudes have enjoyed. Peace out.